Hello YouTube! I have been doing some uncreative builds without posting them. I'm going to be flashing the images of them right here. Okay, so I was having with those builds there were issues with the recordings, one of which was completely muted, which stunk because I made a really cool looking build. There we've As you can tell, we had done some knockoffs, one of which being Rick and Morty knockoffs, another one being Pokemon knockoffs, and then the last one being the first X-Men knockoffs. But we're going to be doing some X-Men knockoffs for the first time on this channel. I don't know which ones we're going to start out with. Uh, Matthew, which ones do you want to do?
What?
Which X-Men knockoffs do you want to do? I had already done Magneto and Bean Ray. And Bean Ray, I don't have a picture of. Was basically just Jean Grey in a brown suit that had laser vision that makes people have to go poop after she consumed a can of beans. That's her power.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so also for the Rick and Morty one, I think the only one I have a picture of was Rick as a cactus named Prick. The one that was Morty was supposed to be just like the opposite of Morty, and he's supposed to be like cool, but he's also short, and his name is Shorty. So I don't think I have a picture of Shorty, which was kind of good because it was really pathetic. So, which X-Men do you want to do the knockoffs of?
I figured out the X-Men character. I'm just trying to think of a knockoff for him.
Okay, give me the name of the character.
Charles Xavier.
Oh, okay. Well, I already have one for him.
What is it?
Charles Ravier.
What's that?
He is always partying, like
That's
going to
interesting.
raves.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Basically, can I start
Yeah, that's
working
how I
on?
was introduced into my last D&D campaign. So,
Oh, okay. Are you planning on introducing Charles Ravier? Or
sure.
just okay? Uh, what other? I'll do Charles Ravier because he's a little bit complicated. Which one? Which other X-Men do you have in mind?
What other X-Men?
I know. Okay, I just make for this video. I just still cut right there because of that weird background noise. So okay, what X-Men do you want to do a knockoff of?
Oh, he wants to teleport to me now. No.
Just don't. Okay. I'm gonna turn off chat at this point.
It's a good idea.
There we go. Okay. So what X-Men? Give me another X-Men that you want to do a knockoff of.
Wolverine.
Okay. The one I came up with that, and you can choose if you want to use this or not, was Dolverine, and he's kind of like um special. He's definitely special needs, and he's not the sharpest tool in the shed, as you can tell, and his claws are dull, and his mask is kind of like round shaped instead of like pointy.
Okay.
That's the one I came up with, but I mean you can come up with a different one.
Can I use it?
Yeah, you can use that. Okay,
All right.
which side are you building on? I don't even see your character at all.
I'll build on this side.
Okay, I'll be over here then. So Charles Ravier, I'm gonna give the backstory for him right now. Charles Ravier is basically just Charles Xavier from another dimension. And I'd figure that all these uncreated builds from X-Men are all from a different dimension in the multiverse. And Charles Ravier is really just Charles Xavier, except for what happens is he finds out about the other multiverse, or he finds about the other dimension, just the normal dimension with the Marvel stuff, and he learns that he's been paralyzed in that one, and he's in a wheelchair, and he actually can use his legs. So he decides that he does what Charles Xavier would want him to do with the legs, which is to go out and do a lot of dancing and go to a lot of raves.
Okay.
So he takes it upon himself to go out to do that. And that is his mission. And also to recruit X-Men on the side, but mainly to go to raves.
That's interesting.
I'm thinking Charles Xavier would wear still some very formal clothing. Why haven't you started with your build yet?
Um, I'm getting a reference image.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to make it so that Charles Xavier is doing like some disco dancing. Or Charles Xavier, sorry. I sometimes mix up the names of these X-Men knockoffs. Whoops. I'm trying to make this even, and I know right now I didn't. Now there should be more even. Yeah, that looks more even. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot about there being a backside. This looks very bad now, so... So what's the backstory behind Wolverine? It's just basically Wolverine, but he's special, or is there more to it than that?
Dolverine?
Yeah.
Well, I'm putting this in a different context. I'm putting in Dolverine as in, like, he's stupid.
Well, I mean, I did say that he wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed, as in he
Yeah,
was dumb.
exactly. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Just a Wolverine that looks retarded.
Yeah, okay. Well, my idea with Wolverine is that he was, but does he have, like, dull claws as well, or are his
I
claws
guess I'll
fine?
give him some dual claws, yeah.
Okay, so you are going off of my idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Really, I think this is a good enough shape for the head. Yeah, this looks like a pretty good head shape, even though it's completely blocky. What can I make? This is gonna be smile. This is gonna be. I'm trying to make this look as basic as I can, because I'm gonna make. No, this is too basic. I, for the actual, I do have drawings of these X-Men knockoffs. Originally, this just started out as I had some free time and needed something to do, so I just started drawing X-Men knockoffs. And for Charles Xavier, he originally had like shutter shades, but I can't really build those out very well in Minecraft, so now I'm just giving him like neon um, glasses, as you can see,
Right.
which I still think are pretty good. And I was thinking that the shutter shades, if I were to like color it in, would have been purple. So
Okay.
I'm thinking, should I give him like either like a bow tie, a normal tie, just button down shirt? What should I do with that? Because I don't know what Charles Xavier normally has. I think he just has normal button down, doesn't he? I'm gonna
This
look.
is gonna look pretty bad.
It kind of looks like you're going for like a pirate version of Wolverine.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to do his boots. I'm doing like the original costume.
Like the Japanese version.
I don't know.
Okay, Charles Xavier usually has a tie of sorts. Sometimes it's white, sometimes it's yellow, sometimes it's blue. Um, hmm. I'll give him a neon, like, hard to look at neon green tie.
Right.
Does that look like a good tie, or does that just look like a big layered T to you?
I guess it's a pretty good tie. I think it look better like that, really. Or it looks like he's throwing up, actually.
Yeah. Well, now that you say it, this kind of looks like he's throwing up too. If anything, this looks more like he's throwing up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll just Google search right now Minecraft tie to see if people can do a better job than that. Great, now I'm getting pictures of like actual ties that have like the dirt block. That's what they look like
Yeah,
in
I would have
Uncreative.
expected that.
Well, I got one image that I can maybe use, except for it's gonna be a little bit weird with how I end up having to use it. Okay, so I don't know. I think I can barely see the white that's supposed to be there. I don't know. Does that look better?
I guess.
I'm leaving it to be like this. And I'm just gonna try a stall for you in the meantime, since I'm pretty much done. I figured you needed some stall time, so I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna put a disco ball over him. Trying to find a good block choice for a disco ball. Minecraft doesn't really offer a lot of good disco ball block choices.
Not really.
Closest thing I've found so far is the iron block.
Yeah. It's not really a good choice, I guess.
Maybe just mix it up between iron block and normal glass. It's probably the best thing I can do. Oh, no. I think I liked this better when it was just glass. Getting rid of this. This looks bad. This looks like a disco ball that is starting to get acne. If that was even possible. I feel like someone's gonna. If someone is watching this wanting to be really funny. They're gonna just make a Wikipedia article on disco ball acne as a disease, and they're gonna just post in the comments the link for it. And it's like, this is a real disease. You need to take this seriously. I'm done. What do you think of Charles Ravier?
He looks interesting. He's not in a wheelchair.
Oh, I said he's not paralyzed in this dimension. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look here at Dolverine. Um, are these his claws?
Yep.
They stick straight up. They.
Sure.
I don't understand. This one doesn't come out of his hands. Like his hands would probably be here, not here. This is like sticking out of his arm. But then this one's sticking out of his hand. Okay. So the claws themselves aren't dull. Or are they supposed to be dull?
They're supposed to be dull. I just didn't know what else to use.
Yeah, that's a good point. Hmm. Trying to think if there's anything that can be done with that mouth. Maybe. Do you like the way this looks better or not?
Wait, why'd you add black?
To make that his mouth.
And good.
Hey, his healing factor worked. Wait, doesn't he have the blue on the costume?
In this one, he doesn't, apparently, according to Google Images.
Oh, okay. So that is it. This is Charles Ravier and Dolverine. This is gonna be the picture I use for the thumbnail. And hopefully this recorded without any issues. So that's going to be it for this Uncreative build. Thank you for watching. Bye. Oh wait, there we go. Bye.